Every day, law enforcement officers risk their lives to protect and serve, facing dangers most of us can't imagine. But what happens when routine acts of kindness, like helping a stranded motorist, turn into unimaginable tragedy? These are stories of courage, sacrifice, and the ultimate price paid to keep our communities safe. Number 10. Police Officer Michael Jensen, Syracuse Police Department, New York. On April 14, 2024, Officer Michael E. Jensen, age 29, was tragically killed in a shootout near Syracuse while responding to a call about a suspicious individual. As he and his partner approached, the suspect opened fire, leading to a deadly exchange in which the assailant was also killed. Officer Jensen had served with the Syracuse Police Department for 2.5 years and was known for his dedication to protecting his community. Before joining law enforcement, Jensen earned a bachelor's degree in business in 2017 and a master's in business administration in 2018 from Lemoyne College. Outside of work, he was an avid athlete, excelling in hockey, soccer, and baseball throughout his youth. His tragic passing left a profound impact on his colleagues, friends, and family, including his parents and sister, who now mourn the loss of a beloved son and brother. Number 9. Officer Michael Horan, Greensboro Police Department, North Carolina. Officer Michael Horan of the Greensboro Police Department was tragically killed on December 23, 2024, while responding to an armed robbery. A decorated officer with 8 years of service, Horan confronted a masked suspect holding employees and customers at gunpoint. The suspect opened fire, fatally wounding Horan before fleeing, but was later apprehended and charged with murder. Known for his calm demeanor and dedication to community policing, Horan's death sent shockwaves through Greensboro, prompting vigils and a public memorial. His bravery remains a powerful testament to the sacrifices made by law enforcement officers. Number 8. Deputy Sheriff Eric Anthony Minix, Coweta County Sheriff's Office, Georgia. On January 4, 2024, Deputy Sheriff Eric Minix was directing traffic at the scene of a multi-vehicle accident on a busy highway. Visibility was low due to heavy rain, and the area was poorly lit. While ensuring the safety of the accident victims and other motorists, a vehicle approached at high speed, ignoring the traffic cones and flashing lights. The driver, later found to be under the influence of alcohol and narcotics, struck Deputy Minix, causing critical injuries. He was rushed to a nearby hospital, but succumbed to his injuries shortly after arrival. The driver was arrested on charges including vehicular homicide and DUI. Deputy Minix was remembered as a committed officer and a loving father of 2. Number 7. Deputy Sheriff Jeremy Malone, George County Sheriff's Office, Mississippi. Also on January 4, 2024, Deputy Sheriff Jeremy Malone was conducting a routine patrol in a residential neighborhood known for recent criminal activity. While driving through the area, he noticed a suspicious individual loitering near a closed storefront. Upon approaching to question the individual, the suspect suddenly produced a handgun and fired multiple shots at Deputy Malone. Despite being hit, Deputy Malone managed to radio for backup before collapsing. He was transported to the hospital, but was pronounced dead upon arrival. The suspect was later apprehended after a brief standoff and was found to have a lengthy criminal record. The motive for the shooting remains unclear, leaving the community grappling with the senseless loss. Number 6. Detective Jonathan Diller, New York City Police Department, New York. Detective Jonathan Diller's name was added to the NYPD's memorial wall following his tragic death on March 25, 2024. Diller was conducting a routine traffic stop in Far Rockaway, Queens, when he encountered a suspect with an extensive criminal record. The stop escalated quickly, and the suspect, Guy Rivera, opened fire as Diller approached the vehicle. Despite wearing body armor, Diller suffered fatal injuries. Rivera was arrested shortly after the incident and now faces charges including murder. Detective Diller, a 12-year veteran of the NYPD, was known for his sharp investigative skills and passion for justice. He was particularly respected for his work on cases involving vulnerable populations. In the wake of his death, the community rallied together, holding vigils and supporting his grieving family. Diller's legacy lives on through a scholarship fund established in his honor, aimed at supporting aspiring law enforcement officers. Number 5. Officer Cody Allen, Independence Police Department, Missouri. On February 29, 2024, Officer Cody Allen of the Independence Police Department responded to a call involving a series of armed robberies. Little did he know, it would be his final act of service. During a confrontation with the suspect, Allen was fatally shot. The 29-year-old officer, who had served for 7 years, was known for his unyielding dedication to protecting his community. His colleagues remember him as a mentor to new recruits, always willing to share his expertise and offer guidance. Allen's death was a stark reminder of the unpredictable dangers officers face daily. The suspect was apprehended and now faces murder charges. In honor of Allen's service, the department established a community outreach initiative to strengthen the bond between law enforcement and residents, ensuring his legacy of dedication lives on. Number 4. Officers Matthew Rouge and Paul Elmstrand, Burnsville Police Department, Minnesota. February 18, 2024 marked a dark day for Minnesota law enforcement as officers Matthew Rouge and Paul Elmstrand were killed in the line of duty. Responding to a domestic disturbance, the officers were ambushed by a suspect who opened fire. Both officers, known for their professionalism and compassion, had over a decade of combined experience. The incident shocked the Burnsville community, prompting calls for increased support and resources for officers responding to volatile situations. Rouge and Elmstrand's deaths highlighted the risks inherent in domestic violence calls, often among the most dangerous for law enforcement. Their bravery is commemorated annually with a public service award named in their honor, celebrating officers who demonstrate exceptional courage. Number 3. Sergeant Nevada Krinke, Sheridan Police Department, Wyoming. Sergeant Nevada Krinke's dedication to duty was evident until his final moments. On February 13, 2024, Krinke conducted a traffic stop that turned deadly when the driver opened fire. Despite being mortally wounded, Krinke managed to return fire, injuring the suspect. A 15-year veteran, Krinke was respected for his leadership and commitment to mentoring younger officers. His death sparked an outpouring of support from the Sheridan community, with many remembering his involvement in youth outreach programs. Krinke's colleagues described him as a leader who never hesitated to put himself in harm's way to protect others. His legacy continues through a scholarship program for law enforcement training, ensuring future officers carry forward his dedication. Number 2. Deputy Sheriff Greg McCowan, Blount County Sheriff's Office, Tennessee. Deputy Greg McCowan's end of watch came on February 8, 2024, when he responded to a domestic disturbance call. Upon arrival, McCowan was met with gunfire, sustaining fatal injuries. The suspect, who fled the scene, was later captured and charged with first-degree murder. McCowan, a 12-year veteran of the Blount County Sheriff's Office, was known for his calm and empathetic approach to volatile situations. His loss was deeply felt by his colleagues and community, prompting widespread calls for better training and resources for officers. McCowan's commitment to service is remembered through an annual charity event supporting families of fallen officers. Number 1. Deputy Sheriff Justin Smith, Stone County Sheriff's Office, Arkansas. On January 2, 2024, Deputy Sheriff Justin Smith responded to a domestic disturbance call in a rural part of Stone County. Upon arrival, he attempted to mediate a heated argument between family members. As tensions escalated, an individual retrieved a firearm from a back room and opened fire without warning. Despite Deputy Smith's efforts to de-escalate the situation and his use of body armor, he was struck multiple times in areas not protected by the vest. He was pronounced dead at the scene. The assailant fled but was apprehended after a manhunt spanning several hours. The community was left in shock, mourning the loss of an officer known for his dedication and service. And that's wrap for today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to our channel for more powerful stories that honor everyday heroes. Until next time, stay safe, stay kind, and keep spreading positivity. We'll see you in the next video.